Kerbal Space Program. Zombies in Space. Episode 12. Geneory Gets Down. So, when last we left Geneory Kerman, he was entering orbit of Moon. Entering the orbit of Moon? I don't know. Anyway, now he's actually in orbit and looking to come down. And he was looking to come down inside of that large crater there, which is the same crater where Edford met his end. But we'll see what's going to happen. Now the interesting thing is, Geneory's coming around his orbit. His movement is the opposite direction of Moon's spin. That's typically not the way that I do things, but here we are. And so, as I'm plotting out trajectories and things, I'm kind of thinking in the opposite way, in opposite direction. And then I realize, oh, this is interesting. So anyway, I start messing around with some maneuver nodes. The key thing is I want him to get over the ridge of that crater. A lot of maneuvers that would get him lower down would crash into the ridge, and we don't want that. In fact, if you look at this trajectory now, yeah, had to boost up some speed, otherwise he was going to slam into the ground before he even got to the crater. Geneory, what were you thinking? So he's coming around. So look at doing a maneuver right at the edge of the crater, which will bring him down and around there. So that's good. So get him pointed in the right direction. Still got plenty of fuel in those tanks. You probably want to retract those. Well, lots of fuel. 560 units of liquid fuel. Probably want to retract those solar panels soon. Turn on the lights. Oh, we're doing some science. That was going by quickly. Anyway, yeah. So we're coming down, less than 7 kilometers up, and approaching the maneuver node. And the craters of Moon are whizzing by. Yeah, I'd hate to try landing inside of that one. Just checking to make sure things are done properly. Gears are down, lights are on. We're good to go. Yeah, the lights are useful for landing, even if you are landing where the moon or planet is lit by the sun. Because even then you can see the spots getting brighter around your craft as you're coming down, and you know that you're getting close to the land, or to the surface, I should say. And so we have a change in the camera angles there. That means we're definitely coming down at 500 meters per second. Yikes. That's a bit of a fast pace. Okay, so we've made our burn. We're below 500 meters a second now, and we're below 6,000 meters. So, below 6,500. Yeah, see, we're still above 6,000. Start to burn retrograde, bring that speed down, because we don't want to hit the ground at that speed. And this is indicating that we're still 3,000 meters or more above the surface, so we've got some time. And so we're coming down within the big crater. So burn some more. Still got a fair amount of fuel in that tank, in that stage. We're coming down, we're coming down. And it looks like our trajectory is heading towards the crater inside of the crater. Which is fine if it's fairly flat. 275, okay. Well, we're about 250 meters per second. And we're coming down. Yeah, I don't like the looks of where that's coming, but we can try to adjust that. So we're adjusting to try to land more towards the middle of that crater. Yeah, get over that ridge. It's less than 150 meters per second. 2.5 kilometers above. Oh, geez, that was dangerous. Yet, try not to detach stages when their engines are still burning. That's a scary thought. But I knew the surface was coming up quick, and I was trying to get things happening here. So we're actually going up at the moment, and this is kind of a nasty slope, but I should be able to land it. Just trying to adjust everything, get the SAS going. I don't know, be good if I had RCS on this thing too. Okay, it's drifting the wrong way. We're bouncing, we're rolling. Yeah, okay, try and get this thing under control. We're going up again. Yeah, we're definitely not at sea level. Or, well, whatever you call it on Moon. I don't know, they refer to it as sea level. So we're coming down, and we're drifting. Our surface speed's too high, and things start blowing up. This is not good. And yeah, oh no. Well, the capsule seems to be okay. Not pretty sure the rest of the ship's not good. He will not be returning in this capsule. We may have to send something up for him later. Do a rescue mission. Well, there's still an antenna and a solar panel. If they're both working, we could still send some information back. Of course, his salvation might be the fact that he has information that's worth sending back, so we might have to send somebody up to get him. Well, there's some debris over there. And yeah, and there's a few pieces of debris. And that looks like it's got some research in it, so if we can pull the research out of that, it might be worthwhile. And that solar panel's broken, so I guess we won't be transmitting any information home in that. Oh, there's still some electricity, so at least he can radio home and say, hey, I'm down here, or up here, as the case may be. Transmit some data. That's basically going to be the end of transmissions, I think. EVA above the far side crater, east far side crater. Okay, write that down. So he's definitely going to have some science to bring back. We just have to get him. And there's no option to repair it, although I could grab it. I wonder if I grabbed it and put it back, if it would be fixed. I don't know. I never did think of that at the moment, so just leave it as it is. And he looks pretty happy for a guy who's got no immediate plans of getting home. Maybe he's just happy he survived the landing. Eesh. Well, plant the flag. Oops. That kind of sums it up. But here I am. Oops. Anyway. Okay. Crater seems to have been really... Whoa. That was quick. Dust is getting everywhere. Alright. Anyway, write all that down. Get more science. Run back to the capsule. And plot out your next move. Might as well go see if we can collect that science. See if we can pick up that leg. Salvage some parts. And then we'll probably have him go over the ridge so that he can get to a bigger, flatter spot where we can land the vessel that will save him. Geneory. Well, you're pretty happy about the whole situation anyway. So that's a good thing. Okay. And grab on there. Take data. Because the more information you're carrying, the more valuable you are to the rest of the zombies out there. Otherwise, they may not bother to save you. Like your buddy that's in orbit right now. If you look up, you might just might see him. Okay, use those jets. Whoa, yeah, okay, that wasn't a very graceful landing. And we got time sped up here. Whoa, oh, not a graceful landing again. Anyway, close to that leg. Whoops, yeah, you gotta turn them on first. Okay, and down you come. Did we overshoot that thing? I think we overshot the leg. Ah, there it is. Okay. Just waddle along, waddle along. Dun dun dun. Oh my goodness. Oh well, it's really close now. And you can repair it, but you can raise it. You can lock the suspension, but you just can't pick it up. Actually, it'd be good if you could modify or adjust the suspension on these things so you could raise and lower your craft, raise and lower the legs once they've landed. It would help when setting up docking ports for different craft that, well, you can have the legs lined up perfectly, but depending on the weight of the craft that they're on, the legs won't necessarily sit at the same height. Collect data. Yes, we're able to get that. Remove data. And I can't do anything with it now. Can't pick it up and I can't reset it. Okay, Geneory. Guess you're gonna have to head over the ridge. But that's something, I don't know if I'll bother to show that on camera, but that's where he's gonna go. He could go hide out in the capsule, but he might as well head over the ridge, because that capsule's not going to do a heck of a lot for you now. But like I said, the good news for him is he has science, and so there's a good chance that somebody will come and save him. So until next time, we'll see you later, if I don't make you dizzy first.